Alright, I'm back with more of the Impractical playthrough Ocarina of Time Randomizer. Quick note, before I continue, I just want to say I made a quick detour over near Ganon's Tower. I wanted to pick up a quick Skulltula while I was over there. Here's some footage of it. I wanted to get that just because we are vastly approaching 20, which is what I set as the max Skulltulas, so we're almost close to that goal, and there's still those 2 items. So I kind of want to make this next part the Skulltula backtrack and some other stuff. Also, I have Kokiri Emerald, Goron Ruby, and Zora Sapphire, so that means we can also, moving over to the randomizer map screen, we can now get Song of Time. Now, I don't know what this song could be. Of the choices right now, moving back to my thing here, which my mic doesn't catch this, but it could be Minuet of Forest, which would stink. It could be Song to Warp Me to Temple of Time, Prelude of Light. It could also be the one to Spirit Temple, which that's the one I want right now. If I have that, I can get to Spirit easily, and I can get some more chests there and items. So who knows? I'm hoping for the best. We'll see when that time comes. So this is gonna be a pretty this is gonna be kind of a midway part before we go back to a dungeon. Like maybe at the end of this I'll start Water Temple, but with how long that's gonna be, I almost want to say like maybe the next part, because that needs to be its own thing, self-contained. Getting into that dungeon. Like, what else actually could? Well, I'm heading out. What else can I do first? That yeah, Lost Woods. No, I've done that. Really, all that's left for Child Link is there's Jabu, but I still need the boomerang. There's the stuff for Spirit. Yeah, there's not really much left for Child Link at this point. Like, in a little bit, it's probably just gonna be the Adult Link show, because that's really where most of the progress can be made. So we'll see. All right, let's see what I get for this. I'm hoping something good. They were coming from this way, so that's why it threw me off for a second. Oh, it's fast. Yeah, awkward. Alright, now things are looking better. Yes. Yes. That's what I'm talking about. That's how you start a part out right here. So right now we have Requiem of Spirit, which we can head straight to Spirit Temple now, and I can do that stuff there. God, what was I trying to do with? Oh yeah, Skulltula stuff. Yeah, let's go do that. Okay, so things are looking a little better now. There's actually some stuff I can do over there. So maybe I should go put the Magic Bean at Desert Colossus to get that one later on. I can go get the Fairy Fountain there. Learn the song for Requiem of Spirit, which at this point could be a bunch of different things, so who knows? It'll be interesting to see. I don't have the boomerang. I can't get it. Oh, I was forgetting that thing I'm playing here. Man, I completely forgot about that. Oh, I can fill up on health here at least. God, what was that? Did you hear that butchering of that song? Of course, it's freaking out like, don't come over here. Don't milk me. Okay. I'm trying to think of any other places where I've like left a Skulltula. Actually, wait. Did I get this one? I'm still mad about that. Oh, that goddamn boomerang. I'll probably come back and get that one as Adult Link if it's still there. I believe that they still do stay, so I'll be able to come back and get that one. I'll take that. It's another one's child. So what I'm thinking of is like I feel like I have to be Adult Link. There are a few more. I really want to get that one in 4 simple. I really cannot believe I forgot that. Even watching back that footage, it's still so baffling how I just did not notice it. Like I was so mad watching it back. Like how did you not notice that? Like, come on, that was. So I almost like I have to get that, redeem that one, and that has to be the last one I get for the game. Like that has to be number 20. I guess for now, I'll check the first item to see what we get as like a little teaser, and then go on from there. Like, who knows? It could be whack, it could be crap, but it could also be possibly good. But my mind is either like a 5 rupee, a bundle of arrows, bomb shoes, Deku sticks. Oh, well, I did need that, especially for Water Temple. I'm gonna need some more hearts, so that works. Yeah, there's just 3 more, and I'll need the boomerang too. That's what sucks. All right, here's what I'm gonna do. We're going over there. We're gonna get some early items. Get that song and be on our. Well, actually, I have to be Adult Link to get this song. Sorry, but I want to put the magic bean down so I can get this thing early. And I'm actually kind of happy because this saves me not having to do the Gerudo training, but I still feel I might have to do it just in case like a good item is there. Man, I won't step foot in here yet. Just so you know, like I'll actually not step foot in there just yet. I'll come as Adult Link. Actually, do I learn it? God, it's been so long since Okay. Stop. 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 Oh, the one time I want them to like blow it up, they just miss me. Alright, this is second to last one of the game. Okay, that's actually pretty good. So I can buy some, either buy some more bomb chews if need be. If I could ever find that the biggest wallet, then I could go buy some. Probably go buy that blue tunic if I really wanted to make the water temple extremely easy. But I'm not sure which one I'll do yet. Yeah, I have to come back as... Wait. Perfect, actually. So we finally have our warp song just back there, which makes things easy. There's not much I can really think of right now. Maybe it'd be easy to do some of the stuff here, because then I can get that chest up there, but... Nah. Alright, so I've gotten every important song in the game, because Minuet is pretty pointless now. Although, I shouldn't be saying it's pointless, because right now, I have to go back there. I don't have the warp, so I gotta take the long way. I'm curious about something. I wonder if I can beat Shadow right now. I can't beat Spirit. Oh no, I don't have the boss key to water. I forgot about that. So I wonder if it still works like this in the randomizers as it does in a regular game. Because you actually only need the Shadow Medallion and the Spirit Medallion to beat the game. The game only checks for those last two. And you can go right into beat the game. I wonder if like the randomizer requires every dungeon beat or just those two. Because I already have light arrows. And the only other essential item I need is like maybe the long shot. I am really curious. Alright, let's not waste any time. Let's just get some Skulltulas and get some prep stuff done. Wait, actually. There's there is a Skulltula I missed in Goron City. I always kept missing it. And there's the easy warp to Gary Forest, so I can get the menu up from there. Get to the Forest Temple. God, I miss this place. This might be the last time I even come here in the game. So say goodbye to Death Mountain, because I don't think we're coming back here unless I get the claim check. How embarrassing how long that took. I know that was pointless, but I always like going for rupees. Even if you don't like your full max, it's almost like I need to do it. Like I'm already full, but I guess I'll go back for more, even though it won't add a single thing. I could buy like the not so good big Goron sword too if I wanted. But did I get? Yeah, I did not get this one over here. I gotta go extra slow with this controller. Right, you can't hear it usually. Like the sound's pretty loud on it. Wait, what am I looking at on the numbers? 18. Okay. If I remember, there is one in Sacred Meadow. I think it needs to be night. God, I gotta get through this again. I've never had to do it so many times in one playthrough. Like, usually the game, unfortunately, gives me minuet. Now, the one time it's like, maybe it'd be useful, the game doesn't. But I really can't complain, because had I not gotten Requiem of Spirit, I'd probably be, like, mad that they gave me this. It's like, I could have just walked back, so... Like, in this situation, I can't really be picky, like... Alright, turn around. Wait, can I just use bows? I don't know why I'm still using the hook shot. Oh, I guess hook shot is the main thing then. So first, let me check. Remember, it was like on this side. Yep, it's up here. Right there. And it works out perfectly in my condition, so that means that that one Skulltula I missed will be the final one. So my plan in the end worked out. You know what? I will let him live. Change things up. I usually will never just let him stay there. But this time, I'm in a pretty good mood, so I'm just gonna let him keep hitting those things. But just because I let that guy live doesn't mean I'm letting them live. Because you saw how they did me when I walked in here. Usually I let them live. Because I'm usually able to get to that wall, I don't get hit. Nah. This time, I'm being very careful. It's like, nah, you're gone. this part's just called Memory Lane, just going back to old areas. Like, I really cannot believe I just forgot this one. Like, I could hear it too. Like, I heard it, I saw it clear as day, and I just didn't go for it. I don't know why, because I was still looking for the Skulltulas. Alright. And that makes 20, so now I can head back to Kakariko. See, it's a good thing I set it to 20 because going for all 100 would be very... We're going for all 50, sorry, not 100. I think it's another game. Going for all 50, it can take some time, and I really wouldn't want like an extremely important item to be number 50. So keeping it 20, at least, like, okay, 20's not too bad to collect. Like, that was my reasoning behind that. It's like, nah, there are still some that I always forget. So, it's keeping it 20 is fine. Hey, remember what I said when I about to walk in here? Like, they're probably gonna give me, like, bomb chews or arrows. Well, I wasn't wrong on that. They gave me my bomb chews, exactly what I said. So that saves me some money. I don't have to go buy some more. I should be good for a bit. But now's the struggle. What do I do? Okay, I'm looking. Actually, I should put it up on my screen what I'm looking at, so you're kind of in the know. So, kind of saying what to do. So, 10 big pose. That's the set, like, original reward for that one. So, I don't have to worry about that. There's still this big Goron sword, but I need the claim check. Shadow Temple. I really can't do just yet. So, I wonder if it's... Yeah, really it's because of that. So it's really right now, Water Temple I'm going to be doing. That is the next dungeon on my list, because all I really need for it is that it's... I just clicked Zora Tunic, and then the long shot. That's about it. 5 of those, I can pretty much beat it. And if I can still at least get halfway through, it's fine. The issue's going to come into hand is where is the boss key for it? Either it's vanilla and it's actually in the dungeon, or it's somewhere else. I can get in the shadow and do some stuff there. Going over to Spirit Temple, actually, I can click this now. I can do pretty much the whole dungeon, so I should be pretty fine for the most part. So these next few parts are going to be a lot of dungeons, a lot of just tracking around, because we're coming pretty close to the end soon. So let's see how it goes. My kind of my outlook now, this is the end game route I'm thinking, is Water Temple, Spirit, and then Shadow possibly last, but depending on how things go, I may hit Shadow. And there's still Jabu, but at this point, if I can get the items I need, I might not need to go into Jabu, unless it's extremely pivotal to the game. Like, Jabu gets me the light medallion, which I don't need at this point in the game at all. Like, it's kind of useless, so I may not even need to go into Jabu unless I'm extremely curious what could be in there. So, yeah, you got a pretty stacked list now. This is kind of like the main goal. So I guess we'll head back Spirit. We'll see what was in the magic bean. See that little heart piece. maybe I almost might call it here. After this, I might just like get into Water Temple and then call it, and make that its own separate part. This was kind of the catch-up part for me too, so I'd rather keep this the shorter part of just kind of catching up and figuring things out than extend it where like the later halves of dungeon. But in terms of getting some stuff, this was I'm pretty happy with what I got in the end. Yeah, and there's still the training ground, so maybe you should check that out. Well, don't have to check about those anymore, so oh. I completely botched this. Let me not make the same mistake again. That was God, that was funny. Oh. I can't do it this time as well. Yeah, I think I'm gonna call it here. Oh. Oh. You don't get to live in this part. Or the next. So that chest, and that chest. Actually, yeah, I'll go do that now. Let's head here and start it up for the next part. Get it going. Still got arrows. I don't think I'm gonna need that many palm trees in this dungeon. And I know what some are probably thinking right now. It's like, oh boy, this is the dungeon right here. But I'm actually looking forward to this dungeon, even though right at this point I cannot complete it just because I don't have the long shot and I don't have the boss key for it. I'm looking forward to at least doing it and just talking about this dungeon, kind of relaying some stuff too. First time I played this game, for like my first ever playthrough. So, like in all honesty, I'm actually looking forward to the water temple. So yeah, I'm going to call it right here. This is the perfect spot. Yeah, this was this is probably the shortest part of the entire series, but this was really just catching up on some stuff and getting some of the smaller things done with them rather than put it in a bigger part. So we have kind of the OBS. We have kind of the outline for the rest of this series of kind of what we're gonna do and everything else. It should be pretty smooth from here, hopefully. And I'm looking forward to seeing how this thing turns out in the end. So yeah, that is gonna be it for me here. We got Water Temple next time. It's gonna be fun. It's gonna be a little crazy too. So thank you for watching this one. Next time's gonna be a long one. So see you then. I'm just getting you ready for what to expect. It's gonna be this a lot.